think the running is a little faster, but it might just be like a mind trick I'm playing on myself. Click. Spinny, spinny, spinny! That did not help me. Click. Oh. Spinny, spinny, spinny. Come on, spinny again. Beautiful. That's what I like to see. I rescind the beautiful, but I still like to see it. I rescind the liking to see it. This has nothing, I have nothing to say about this. It is neither beautiful, nor do I like to see it. Kid, I would have jumped a bit further from the edge than that, but since you're so confident this thing won't give, you do you. It's your life and limb, I guess. Jump the barricade. Hey-yo. Dang, okay. And down we go. Alright, let us continue on our way. Right is always right, so we will take the right. Right into the barrels of those cannons or whatever they are. Mortars, maybe. Can I go down there? Oh, I can, but I can't get through there, so it doesn't matter. But I like that I have the freedom to walk by there, no invisible walls. Oh boy. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Cool. My lips are so chapped and I should use chapstick, but instead I keep licking them and then they get more chapped and then I complain. But I have no right to.
The lieutenant's dead.
Who's second in command?
See, there are bigger
Also
problems.
dead. There's only a handful of us left alive, while plenty of Germans are still scattered all over the place.
We'll get them.
I know we will. I just know that there's a more efficient way of doing it.
Efficient? You're starting to sound like that.
I sound like a scientist who doesn't want unnecessary bloodshed.
So,
What is a scientist doing
what
on the front
are you
lines?
suggesting as a scientist?
I'm suggesting we turn on that computer and use it against them like we did before.
No! Out of the question.
Think about it. It can scan the area and find all of them for us.
I said no. We will no longer use their technology. You disconnected it yourself. You know what it requires to operate. How are we different from them if we can live with those consequences?
It is too late to help them anyway, and without it, it will take us weeks to find the Nazis.
Let it take months. Do not bring this up again. That's an order.
They talking about
Must I
that
remind you,
neurological
I'm the
computer?
reason we found this place. Who are you to order anything?
You think finding
I'm
things
first
gives you
command now.
authority? Oh, she's got sass, she's got power. No, I agree with her. What is the point of fighting to save a world if you're willing to compromise your ideals in the fight to save it? Like, what kind of a world are you fighting for if it's one where you're willing to be just as bad as the force you're taking it from? So I'm totally on her side here. She's completely in the right as far as I'm concerned. Ethically, morally, whatever you want to call it. Damn, I got excited about that real fast.
What happened here?
A lot of fighting, it sounds like. Who are these people chasing the Nazis? Are they the Allies?
Pull yourself together. Pull yourself together. No, I can't do it. Fuck. No one
Aha.
ever shot at me
We
before.
are cursing, so I guess I'm cursing.
Few ounces of lead. A few thousand feet per second. I won't even notice. I won't even notice. A man shoots. The Lord carries the bullet. Let it be.
I sympathize, sir. He's not a soldier, he's not trained for this, he's not mentally prepared for this, and I get that. Doesn't mean I would
Hello?
agree with using the computer, but
Out here. This is the right room, isn't it?
this looks like a control room. Hello, girl? Yeah, I'm just gonna call her that till I know her name. I don't know what you want me to do about it.
Hey, where are you?
What do you
Insert
mean?
memory tube.
I'm still here waiting for you.
Well,
I'm
we're
in the
here,
room you
you're
told
not
me to
here.
go to.
What? That's impossible.
You must be in a different room then.
Sorry, I didn't know. I didn't mean to send you on a wild goose chase.
No,
That's
I appreciate
okay.
that.
We all make mistakes.
You're kind. I really thought it was here. It really means a lot that you trusted me. I'm sorry I disappointed you. The truth is, I don't know what's happening to me.
What does that mean?
Locked in here for I don't know how long, and I'm getting really scared. I guess what I'm trying to say is that you are my only hope.
Does she have food and water
Hope
and
isn't going
stuff?
to help me find a way.
You're right.
What are you doing?
Just give me a second. Yes, I got it. It says here, you're in a control room, right? So you're probably talking through an EVE console.
I guess
I
that's what this
guess.
is.
That machine has control over the entire area. We should be able to get access to the maps, doors, shafts, everything.
But the screen says it needs a memory tube.
Huh. I wonder what that's for. See if you can find one lying around. I'm looking it up right now. It says here that the memory tubes have something to
They
do
have
with
databases
the
on all
oversight
this stuff, I
system for the whole
suppose?
bunker. They recorded events back when the system was still working.
Oh, interesting. So are we gonna get like some sort of playback? Memory tube. I imagine that's what the big hole is for. Memory tube, memory tube. Drawers. Open. Nothing. Open. It'll be in the third one, because you never put it in the first or last one. Hey! I know my stuff. I know my stuff. I've played video games. Yep, that looks about right. Plug it in, plug it in. What do we got? Restoring last failure report. Host number 241 and 244. Recording of the last minutes. Perform security scan. Unauthorized personnel detected. Scanning Polish underground something. Threat level critical. Policy set to military. Infiltrated disarmament crucial. Civilian evacuation recommended. Route A. Troops deployment to the area 138 seconds. 25 seconds. But this has much less losses. Go with that then. Uh-oh. Unauthorized firearm discharge detected. Locating source. Switch to host 1. Okay. Wilhelm Sonnenbruch. SSO. The what? Hold on. Playing audio channel 186.
Hold of her. He reached for his gun. What was I supposed to do?
Scanning Polish underground state records.
About this machine. Hurry.
Speaker identified. Dominika. What?
It knows we're breaking in.
Unauthorized console access detected. Manual override attempt. Failed. Library search complete. No matching results in available registry. Identity unknown.
Let me try that again. Didn't you say you've done this before?
Dominika Wasiewicz. An unknown man.
Niech to szlak.
Just slam it, yes.
The encryption codes. It seems they are the same ones I helped crack years ago.
Scanning records of Polish scientists collaborating with the Polish
How
underground
do we have
states.
those people upstairs?
Just give me a moment.
Library search finished. No matching results in the registry.
This is incredible.
What?
This machine, the things it can do. A day-night cycle, agriculture systems, air filtration.
Don't get used to those. We shut this thing down as soon as we have our people. So, focus.
Right.
Are these the two same people from the recording?
It's an all-out war up there.
We need to do something.
The protocol won't let me.
Then change the fucking protocol.
We could do that. Initiated something.
Change authorization needed. Okay, authorized. Intruder buildup detected. Location forward. Fortifications detected. Probability of heavy casualties. Analyzing strategic outcomes.
Keep it up.
I'm not doing anything. It's the machine. Look,
Huh.
What's it doing?
Strategic outcome analysis
it's
complete.
deciding on an outcome. But
But what?
there's no reduction.
Library search complete. Order A. All defensive. Deploy all troops. Casualty rate is very high. Diversion. Close ventilation. Overheat furnace. Casualty rate much lower. Success rate much higher. Warning: damage to the furnace can cause severe disruption to the ammunition production plant. Screw it. I'm pretty sure this place is shut down anyways. Oh, identified. Lucian Kolenda.
How long is it going to take before...
That was pretty horrific.
Yeah. It's like the bunker was trying to defend itself.
By any means necessary. I guess that's all war really is in the end. People killing each other in desperation.
I
Did it
guess
end?
that's one way to look at it.
The war? Did the war end?
I think so.
I don't know.
I don't really know.
Yeah, no one tells me anything either. So, what was it like where you came from?
Lifeless.
There's no one out there. Everything is dead.
That's sad to hear.
Will that be because of radiation?
So... What
Or
do
just
we do
because of
now?
the snow?
Now, I have access to the control system in this area, and I can let you out of this room.
Very
I'll
nice,
study
very
the
nice.
map and try to find the central control room. Go straight through the forge. There should be a passage down there.
Sounds good. Can I take this now? Yes. Thank you for shutting before I even touched anything. That makes me feel very safe. Oh, whoa, lag. It started moving and my model was still just floating up there. Thankfully, not too, not a big deal. A little immersion breaking, but that's about it.
So this is where all the trains were supposed to go.
Oh. I can't tell what this is, so I'll take your word for it, kid. What do we got here? Oh, speaker again.
It's a dead end.
Yep.
What?
There's no way to keep going.
According to my map, there should be a pipe there. It leads directly to the living area. Can't you see it?
So? You expect me
Wait,
to
jump down into the pipe?
Listen, I wouldn't have let you here if I didn't think you could do it.
Is that the only way down?
Is that really the only way down?
No, there has to be another way
I'm
down.
afraid so. From this part of the bunker, at least.
Is there another way?
You trusted me once. I just need you to trust me again.
Yeah, well,
That
I
pipe is part
guess
of
that
the
did
cooling
pan out
system for
fine.
this forge. There's a small reservoir at the end that should soften your landing.
That's very,
At
very
least there should
comforting.
be.
Sure.
I'm scared.
I know you are. You said the word outside is lifeless, right?
So what?
So even though it's an empty, unforgiving place, you survived. You are a fighter. You can do it.
What will
Okay.
happen if I jump?
Have you ever felt helpless? Like you have no control over the things going on around
Oh,
you?
yeah.
Like you have to just accept whatever happens next?
Kind of.
No matter how painful it is? Things don't have to be like that this time. You're in control now. So, to answer your question, if you jump, at least you'll know you've done everything you can.
She's
And that's
convincing.
more than
She's
anyone can
convincing.
ask for.
Okay.
Dangerously
I will do it.
convincing.
I will jump.
Everything's going to be alright, trust me.
You don't know that. You do not
You can
know
swim.
that. You can swim? I don't know. Can we swim? I assume we can. This is a very bad idea. Bargaining. That's an interesting chapter title. Went from denial to anger to bargaining. I felt like we were going through the stages of grief, but bargaining doesn't sound like one of them. As someone who cannot swim, yes, I can't swim. That's terrifying. We're alive! No, yeah, I cannot swim. I'm terrified of open bodies of water. Because I've been nearly drowned 3 times. None of the 3 times of my own accord. It wasn't even because I couldn't swim. I can, like, move in the water, but I don't know how to tread water. I can't keep myself afloat. I should learn sometime, eventually. I really should. Aha! Number 3. Alright, we're making great progress. We're almost there. Probably not, but we're almost there. We'll stick with that. Whoa! There are lighthouses, a beach. I feel like this is supposed to look tranquil and beautiful, but it's really kind of sad and gloomy. That is not a run, kid. I'd prefer running in a stamina bar than this. And there's nothing here anyways, just the view. Very impressive, isn't it? Those like stadium lights used to, like, I don't know, you get enough of them, try to mimic the sun, I guess. Oh, what do we got here? Another recording. I like how these are just randomly left around. Never mind, this one's definitely supposed to be here. Thank you for damaging my brain. I'm sorry to anyone who knows what that means. But yeah, that's the way it is. Whoa, what is that? Dang. That's not creepy at all. Not dystopian at all.
For you walk in the presence of titans. It's a memorial. They must have died in an explosion. I saw you not recording.
Oh. For you walk in the whatever he said of Titans to shameless strike, no surrendered, no sundered still, and can deny them Poland's freedom. To our glorious dead, may they live forever in our hearts. Oh, are these the Polish freedom fighters that died in the explosion that the computer caused? I mean, technically we told it to do that, but like, I'm just trying to... When I have interactive story options, I don't look for the best option. I look for what I consider the most realistic and best story writing. Okay, I can get in there from there. Anything else here before I go? Looks like no. And I can't go through that door. So, through this window it is. The game stutters a lot. I suppose I am playing it on the highest settings, but...
Is anyone here?
Hello? Ah, this place could have been cozy once. I like all the wood.
It always amazes me how short your memories are. I walk these corridors day after day and hear the growing whispers. What if he's right? Maybe he has a point. What if, what if? Let me remind those who have forgotten. When the Battle of the Bunker ended, we went looking for German civilian survivors. None were found alive. Must I remind you why? Because the bunker's machinery had removed them from the battlefield so they wouldn't interfere with the counter-attack, only to suffocate them in one of the unventilated hangars. Is this the kind of effectiveness we're looking for? Is that the value we put on human life? I will say it once more. No! I will never allow these machines to be turned on again.
I agree, ma'am. I am on your side here. Although I am sure I will continue interacting with and controlling the history of these machines throughout this game, I agree with you. You should not turn them on again, and the fact that I bet I will be turning them on again and using them again means that you probably turn them on again and use them again. So, I guess I'm the only one who agrees with you. I guess war is just desperate people fighting. What do we got here? All Nazi documents are to be left untouched, despicable as they are. We will not burn them. The Nazis already burn all evidence of their atrocities on their own. We do not need to aid them. When the war finally ends, and it will end, these documents will be used to expose them and hold them to account. All the documents are to be stored in the file room. I agree. Do not burn history. I don't care if you don't like it. It's history. It's a fact. This is what happened. I'm liking this woman. We have similar ethical beliefs, it seems. Hello? Girl, are you there? We're alive.
Hello? Can you hear me? It's not working.
Darn it. Of course it's not
I
working.
need to find a control room.
There appears to be some sort of lock on this door. Very interesting. Oof, lag. Come on.
Is anyone up there?
I don't think there's anyone in here, kid. What's this? Teeny little note. Please don't leave. I know the others were considering leaving. I just never realized you were one of them. If you go, Dominika won't let us see each other ever again. You know that she doesn't allow any of his followers to interact with us. Is his superstitious gibberish more important to you than me? This guy seems to be trouble. It seems that he has split the freedom fighters. I think this technically goes beyond, well, it doesn't go beyond science, but it goes beyond reasonable science. Science should only be explored to the limit that is not hurting people. Using these computers for the sake of science is not acceptable, honestly. Okay, nothing in that room. How about this one? Anything in here? We have no reflection! Ah! About the full-length mirror. Still no reflection. No wait, vampires show reflections. What are we? A ghost? Do ghosts show reflections? I don't know. Will this hair stay out of my necklace? Oh, for anyone wondering, which you're probably not wondering, but for anyone wondering, this is my necklace. Chica Slate. Yeah. Goes with my Breath of the Wild shirt, which you can't really see, but you can see horse head. I can't call it Ipane anymore because Breath of the Wild, you name it yourself. So, yeah. And while I'm on the topic of putting words in your guys' mouth, if you're wondering why there's always this annoying reflection on my glasses, it is because I have a light right there that's pointed right at me because I don't have a white or semi-reflective or glossy, I suppose, backdrop to point it at. And if you're wondering why I don't have a white or semi-glossy or reflective reflection thing to point it at, which you're not wondering, but I'm busy putting words in your mouth, so we're going to continue with this. It's because there's a window right behind me, which is where those annoying beams of light come onto my face. So I just have to like put a cover over it, and that's not glossy or reflective. Transcription of Rizard Lazy's account. I went out mushroom picking, not that I thought I'd find any, mind, but because I liked wandering among the trees. So, I stumbled upon a gnarled beech, looked up, and over by a clump of thistle I saw a white she-goat. A miracle, I thought, because there hadn't been a living creature to be found since we ate that last hen 10 years back. 10 years. And lo and behold, a goat! Where could it have come from? Right away I thought Veles must have favored us to send a blessing like that. I walked up to it. It didn't run. It let me rope it and walk back to the settlement by my side like a dog on a leash. I went straight up to the high priest to share the wonderful news. I hoped it'd give us milk with healing properties. It sounds like a bad omen to me. You might see it as a miracle, but call me a pessimist. That just doesn't happen. Alright, what do we got over here? A lot of rooms. Most of them don't seem to have anything in them, though, so no worries. Ooh, someone was painting. Oh, nice. See, they can sketch that. They never finished it. They even have horse anatomy. Hey, that's great. The horse looks pretty good. I can see they sketched the rest and never got around to painting it. Ooh, this person was an artist. Nice. They painted a lot. Wow. Alright, last room before the big double doors. What do we got here? Dear Herr Commandant, at the request of Wilhelm Streck, I have agreed to lead a talk about Agartha, Shambhala, Argans, Atlantis, Thule, the control of parapsychic human abilities, and research on the summoning of zombie armies. He convinced me this material will provide the necessary support for the colonists. In my youth, I took a strong interest in these topics, so I shall have plenty of materials to speak on. Yet we both know, I hope, that these stories are not worth a hill of beans. I am a scientist, and I know that the strength of the German nation does not come from fairy tales, but from mental fortitude and from science. Thus, when the colonists prepare for the ultimate battle, they should draw on the accomplishments of the scholars. I propose a return to a method that was tested with great success on the front, namely substance DIX. This mix of cocaine, pervitin, a strong stimulant, and eucodal, a strong painkiller, transforms common men into super soldiers. It provides a significant boost of concentration, endurance, strength, courage, and self-confidence. It also disables pain receptors while stifling hunger, thirst, and the need for sleep. It has side effects, yet in the deciding moment they are of no import. Sure, buddy. Whatever floats your boat. Whatever helps you sleep at night. That won't be helping you sleep at all, but of course you won't be taking it because you're a scientist. To Wilhelm Streck. Dear Willie, I know you do not need anyone to tell you how to do your job, but I would like to alert you to a problem. I have received reports that despite constant guidance and instruction, many people still do not understand the concept of the colony. Some fear being locked up underground, or even that those left on the surface will have it better. If I were to prune away all such doubters, I would lose half the settlers. That would the would-be strength of this colony. So I hit upon an idea. Perhaps we could, in some undemanding way, share with our colonists the history of the Aryans and the Atlanteans from whom we descend. After all, if our ancestors could thrive after losing their homeland, we too can emerge from our ordeal, defeat our enemies, and bring about the rebirth of our great Germany. With your storytelling talent, this tale could surely soften the hearts of doubters and calm frayed nerves. What do you think? Your friend, Max. I feel like I read those in the wrong order. But that's fine, we get it. This dude's got a library in his room. How long were these people hunkered down here? Anything over here? Nope, looks good. Alright. Open the door. Ah, the master bedroom. Order number 8. Any German occupier still hiding in the shelter is to be sought, put on trial, and sentenced for their crimes. That includes civilians, workers, and, of course, military personnel. This goes for any Polish collaborators as well. Dominika Wasiewicz. Polish collaborators? Is that what she's calling the dude's group? What's this? Oh, is this the key to the door?
What's it for?
Sweet. Order request. I'm writing to you again to request permission to use the Nazi technology. People are starving. We can't continue to live in the dark like this. How many more women have to suffer miscarriages before you see things clearly? I will write to you every single day until you realize that there is no other way. Lucien. Lucien, you are a blinded fool, and this needs to stop. Your miscarriages are not going to be saved by the computer. Whoa. What's this? Flicky.
What was that?
Did something happen? I heard something, but I don't know where it came from. It sounded like it was right there. Let me check this room. No. Did I read this? Yes. That's the goat one. Crazy man. Okay. What happened? What did I open? Unlock door. Awesome. What's in here? Dominika, fine, I will leave. Anyone who wants to join me is welcome to do so. But to those who choose to stay, I ask, where do you draw the line? You are happy to reap the rewards, but unwilling to pay the proper respects. You ignore the divine powers that gave you these luxuries? If you decide to bow your heads to the gods that made this all possible, come with me. Lucien. Listen, dude, are you a scientist or not? You sound like you're going completely crazy. Are you the guy who he was bringing the goat to ask about the miracle nonsense?
Processing power is at least 50,000 times greater than that of the Americans' ENIAC. Its construction employs newly
Oh, it's that
discovered
paper that
methods
we
of
read before. He found it.
neural communication, sustained sustained by faint electrical impulses and the activation of normally unused parts of the Gehirns. What's Gehirns? Gehirn. Here it is. Gehirn. What? That can't be.
What is it? What is Gehirns? All I know is it's probably part of the brain, because it mentioned the use of the hippocampus, which is for storing memories. I suppose that's where the girl would have been able to see us from, but it's been broken, as was the microphone. I suppose for security purposes. Probably a smart move. Oh. A control room. Before we do this, I want to go downstairs and open that other door. Actually, that's probably the way forward. But I want to figure out what opened. What happened when I pushed that button. Something happened. Did it unlock this door? No. Well, something opened, and I'm gonna find it. Was it this? Or this is? There's something back there, but I can't climb over that apparently. Oh! This moved on the other side of the room. That's not where it sounded like it came from at all. Oh, Greta Miller. This was where she was hidden. I see. I love how this just started up once we opened it. Auswis der deutschen Volksliste. Name Greta Borne Muller. 29, so that'd be September 20th, 1920. Frankfurt something. I don't know German. Go ahead and read that if you know German, or Google Lens it something. I don't know. It's probably just the album info for this. I can't go up here? Oh, I can. The voice of an angel, I know. Hold your applause. I might be an angel because I got no damn reflection. Okay. Well, I found it. That was a cool detail, I suppose. Nice to see like the connection between the train and that. It's kind of cool. Yeah, so that door downstairs is going to be the way forward because there's no way forward up here. So let's go ahead and use this before we head out. Girl whose name I do not know. I'm here. I'm still alive. Ugh, old computer days. Come on, where's your SSD in the 1960s? Host operational. And host 1 is inactive. That doesn't speak well. Okay, we have one host. User Lucian Kolenda. Enable audio monitoring. Play audio channel 77. What the hell are you doing, Lucian?
Okay, let's see if bidirectional communication is working. Clearly not. We'll have to find a workaround. What if... I know it's not ideal, but given the circumstances, this will have to do for now. I'd like you to press the button, if you can hear me.
Oh, okay.
Dobrze. Let's try another experiment, shall we?
This isn't happening right now, is it? This is... No, I'm just replaying the history of it, I'm sure.
As I suspected, this won't be straightforward.
Is he talking to the host, or someone else,
There's
or
some sort of
the computer?
safeguard blocking my input. This makes no sense. Why build a huge machine with this much computing power and then make it impossible for the operator to use it?
Security.
Unless it doesn't want me to make any changes.
Transferring admin privilege
It
to the
wants
the
you
host.
to
Yeah,
make
it's the
them.
host. Okay.
I just tried to access a part of the system. Can you enable it?
Sure.
That's it. It worked.
What are we doing
Okay,
exactly?
Let's not waste any more time.
Seems like he's booted this up without permission and is
You always
experimenting
said
with
you
it.
wanted your own garden someday.
18 acres, 26 acres, 30 acres. Let's start small, because I don't know what resources we've got on hand.
What do you feel like planting?
Spelt! Water amount required. Spelt takes very little, and it seems to be in high demand. Water amount. It's just at 2 to 4 or something, so just a little bit of water.
Remember, we must be careful not to overwater the crops.
Yep. Harvesting process manual, automatic. Well, automatic, of course. Imagine doing stuff for yourself. It's 2020. Everything's
happening?
online now.
We must have initiated the automated calibration cycle. It's overloading the system.
Uh-oh.
Remember, we prepared for this.
We did. Things aren't looking great for the host.
We need to disable some of these processes before...
System overload. Host stability 21%. Disabling background functions unavailable. Uh-oh.
You have to authorize its change. I can only request them for you.
Alright, be fast.
Now, disable them as quickly as possible.
You got it. 1,
That's it. Now for the next one.
2.
You're doing great.
Just keep going, man.
It's no use.
Uh-oh.
That's it. We're turning it off.
Shutdown not available during calibration cycle. Uh-oh.
It won't let me.
Your host is in critical condition.
Oh, shit. Oh,
So, Lucian,
Is that you?
how do you feel about sacrificing
something.
someone for
Turn it
your
on.
computer?
Turn what on? What are you talking about?
That machine, he turned it on. I don't think he's supposed to do that.
No, he was not. This is
Who
what
cares?
Dominica was
I haven't
saying.
heard from you since that jump. Do you know how worried I was? Are you alright?
Luckily,
Well?
yes.
I'm fine.
Then why didn't you say so? Where are you? I haven't seen you on my monitors.
Lucian used to live here.
The man you've been looking for.
Wait, he's the man we've been looking
So
for?
you found the living quarters. Good. According to my map, they are on level 3. I'll try to find
Okay.
you with the cameras.
I don't think you
don't
can.
want
They've all
to
been
side
pulled
on you
out.
anymore. Do you understand? We need to stay focused, okay? Please tell me you understand.
Okay.
Okay.
Giving me big sister vibes already. Overprotective. I get it. She's probably very lonely. And she did convince him to do the jump and then didn't even know if he survived. Damn, that would have sucked if he hadn't. For both of them. Oh.
My name's Eva. I thought you should know.
Oh. Eva. Eva? How did she pronounce that? This is working now.
My name is Shimon.
Shimon.
Nice to meet you, Shimon. I'm sorry if I came across as cold before.
Nah, you seem
After
very
we talked,
energetic.
I realized how selfish it was of me to expect you to make that stupid jump.
Yeah, it was.
My first thought was to scream out your name to stop you, but then I realized that I don't even know what it is. So, I'm sorry.
That's
Anyway,
such a
that's all I
fun
wanted to
and
say.
clever way to realize that. Good story writing.
It's okay. Everything is fine. I will find you. And then we will figure this all out.
Thank you, Shimon.
I'm pretty sure they pronounce it Eva. Like, not it was spelled with a W, but it sounded like Eva to me. And Shimon. Alright. What ethnicity is that name? Is that German? Is that Polish? What is that? I don't know things, okay? Alright. This, I guess, could have looked cool once, but it's kind of...
Are you there?
Whoa.
According to my map, this is still a
Oh, there.
curious part of the bunker. But I can't see anything. Most of the cameras have been disabled.
Yep, I imagine Dominica did that. Yeah, it's on. I just can't speak back, sorry. I don't need that. Discover the path to the rebirth of the Third Reich. However it's pronounced. Explore the cradle of the Aryan race and the source of its power. Ah, man. Unravel the secret that shall swell the ranks of our army and overwhelm our enemies on the day of reckoning. Come to the inaugural meeting of the Four Shunk Sons. Oh boy, here we go. Lergemeinschaft das Annerbe e.V., led by Professor Bruno Berger, anthropologist and member of the 1938 to 1939 German expedition to Tibet. During this expedition, he unearthed the mysterious underground land of Agartha and the source of Aryan power. Power which will now serve to defeat our enemies. Discover the research whose fruit will allow us to wipe the enemies of our national socialist homeland from the face of the earth. Do not sit idly by. Come and take part in the rebirth of our great Germany. Join us at 21:05 after dinner at the meeting point. Wow. Wow. I don't know what to say to that, man. Dang. This is crazy. This is an underground bunker. Eva wishes she could see it. I'm sorry. I suppose she'll see it on the way out. Unless there's an easier way out than going all the way through this again. I mean, I suppose if you're going a little bit faster than we are, you could. But, we don't seem intent on doing that. Picture. I can hardly make out the picture, so I'm not going to bother. I realize I haven't been properly looking around to see if there's anything here. There isn't anyways, I'm good. What's this?
Shimon, is that you? I
Yes.
can hear your footsteps.
Oh! What? Are we really close? That doesn't make any sense. Is that alcohol? And a white. Another stage. Very cool. There's a way out back into the plaza. And there's something up here. What's this? Oh, it's an operational camera, so she can see.
Why didn't you say anything before? Is there no microphone there?
Nope.
Whoa, this place is a mess.
Oh, wait, can I use that one down there?
Wait, what's that at the end of the balcony?
The end of the balcony.
Who'd have thought that Poles wouldn't keep things as tidy as Germans?
What is this?
Put his legs up. His kidneys are starting to fail. There is not much we can do for him now.
There is. You know that.
Lucian,
Too
shut
tired to
up.
have that discussion again.
What do you want from them? To pray their problems away?
Well, you seem to be one who's now obsessed with, like, the divine, so... Lucian the
That
divine!
was horrific. I don't
He's gone
know
completely
what to
crazy,
say.
hasn't he? Me too, Eva, me too. I like that I can call her Eva now instead of girl. Wait, so I can use this microphone? Indeed I can. Apparently this
I'm sorry
connects
it
with
was
her.
such a disappointment.
It's not your fault. That's just the way things are.
Oh. Not impressed with the way the German elite lived? Where to from here? Oh, there's a door. There's a bit of a blockade, it seems, so we're gonna have to find our way around that. Oh, come on. I keep fat fingering the right mouse button. I swear I don't actually have fat fingers, but I have a knack for fat fingering. That sounded... Don't think about that too much. This is cool. Why isn't there a camera here for Eva to see? Oh no, don't do this. I'm gonna start mimicking Shimon's accent. I'm such a mime, I cannot help it. I learned one of the English accents. I don't know which one it is. Is it Manchester? I don't know. But I learned one of the English accents by playing Star Wars The Old Republic, the MMORPG. Because the Imperial accent is just a British accent. And I'm such a mimic. I got so damn good at that accent, I would slip into it accidentally. Just because I've been playing so much SWTOR. It's kind of funny. Okay, so this is a tiny room with absolutely nothing to look at. I don't know what the point of that was. Is there another way around here? Is this door working? Yes. This door is operational. Good to know. Is this a tailor or a store or both? I guess so. Was. Nothing interesting behind the desk? How boring. Okay, I've decided that the running is a bit faster than the walking. To the settlement office, I am looking at the dietary recommendations for the biocomponents created by the settlement officer, Mr. Sieglind Huber. I found this part particularly amusing. Brain development is highly dependent on essential unsaturated fatty acids, EUFA, whatever. A natural source of EUFA is fish, seafood, yes. Seafood or seaweed. Seafood or seaweed, such as algae. I almost called that algae, because that's what we always call it in my family. Does Mrs. Sieglind Huber realize that her recommendations are laughable? If not, could you please give her that message? You don't believe in brain food? How can you not believe in brain food? That's the brain food that you load up on before every single test. And then you can blame no one but yourself when you fail. Not that I ever failed. Straight A's, baby. Except for 1B, but we don't talk about that. That professor sucked. I blame her. That's the easy way out, isn't it? Broken statue. But you left the... Oh, I remember what it's called. It's a swastika. Yeah, there we go. That's what it's called. I don't even know if you remember what I mean that in relation to, but like way back at the beginning of this, I was talking about a necklace I had.
The anchor symbolizes how strongly we hold to our values. Values
Anchor?
which are not up for discussion. A storm rages on the surface. We are whipped back and forth by the gale, but our values remain unchanged. Our fathers, our mothers, our grandmothers and grandfathers, they all shed their blood for principles. Today, so too will we shed our blood. But this time, we shall conquer and seize our future.
Yeah. Dry eyes. Huh. I frankly generally agree with Dominica. She seems a bit extreme, but like, I still agree with her. I cannot seem to stay centered for the life of me. Unoperational door.